Greetings, Meepsters! Meep! So, I'm a little late watching this episode of Demon Slayer, but I'm so glad I did because it was so refreshing to see something new besides a new demon. It seems like the fight scenes have been way longer than they have to be in this season, or maybe I'm just being impatient as usual. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. So here's the scene that I based my drawing off of, or my reference picture or whatever, and when I first saw Haganezuka's face reveal, I had to rewind a couple times because that is not what I expected to see, but in a good way. To be honest, his face had been a little bit spoiled for me on Instagram because I was scrolling, just wasting time, looking at anime edits and stuff. And then I noticed a character that had the Demon Slayer art style, so I was like, oh boy, I don't think I was supposed to see that because I hadn't recognized the character at all. So I scrolled past really fast to make sure I didn't read the caption because they probably put his name in the caption. When I finally saw the episode a couple of days later and everything clicked, I was very surprised because it's like when you read a book and you imagine a character's design and then they make a movie out of that same book and cast the characters like with actors, or maybe if it's an animation, they draw it out a certain way, and then you're either gonna be like, yep, that's exactly how I pictured they would look, or you're gonna be like, well, that's not exactly what I had imagined, but alrighty then. In Haganezuka's case, I thought the latter, but in a more positive way. So in the earlier episodes, whenever he would make his appearances, when we were only able to hear his voice and see his mask, I had pictured like a weird, eccentric, middle-aged man, to be honest. But during his face reveal, I realized I was mostly correct except for the middle-aged part. And I was not disappointed in the slightest. Lord Tengen might have some competition. No weird stuff though. But seriously, more on the scene itself, I really liked how tense the atmosphere was. Even I was starting to act a little like Yoko, questioning whether or not I've been fully immersed in my art as Haganezuka was. Like, I have things that I'm passionate about too, but not passionate enough to be dying over, especially over something that isn't even mine, considering that the sword that he was making was for Tanjiro. But that's one thing I respect about Haganezuka's character. He may complain and get worked up, but at the end of the day, he gets the job done. Okay, Meepsters, so that's all that I had to say for this video. You can continue to watch it to see the rest of the drawing process and the end product, or you can skip to the end, or you can peace out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!